How strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma! Hey, you can come out now. Paimon's seen you already. Oh, not a peep. So where the heck is he then? Huh, what's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission. I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree. And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. With the 100th vision, they wish to mark this cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right? And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. I will not abandon Toma like this. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were... But... Okay, I'll wait here for your return. Get back safely.
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line. We ain't about to mess this up.
Capable of using elemental energy without a vision. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions. The enemy of eternity. You will be inlaid upon this statue. You are that which is furthest from eternity. Exceptional. Inferior. You are an enemy that requires special attention. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Strike dead! Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Strike dead! Strike dead! Inferior.
Useless! Lament! Cheer! Worthless! Cheer! 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 The day has finally come!
Go as one! Go as one!
This ends now.
Go as one!
Inferior.
Be gone!
Evasion is futile. Inferior. Inferior. Strike dead.
I swear by my sword!
Go as one!
You are an enemy that requires special attention. Inferior. Strike dead.
Go as one! Go as one!
This ends now. Inferior. Inferior.
Barely a script. Barbados, guide us.
Go as one! Go as...
Evasion is futile. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Inferior. Inferior. Strike dead. Inferior.
Go as one!
This ends now.
There can be no excuse or defeat.
Strike dead.
Go as one! Go as one! Go as one!
Evasion is futile.
Windblade! Go as one!
Inferior. Strike dead.
Go as one! Ha!
Strike dead.
Go as one!
Instabilities will be removed. Strike dead. You are an enemy that requires special attention. Strike dead. Inferior. You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
Wake up! Wake up!
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the decree. Next time, I will strike twice.
Why have we stopped here?
In case you've forgotten, the Komore tea house is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you. Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sanganamiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunter crew.
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sango no Miya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance. So your dealings with us would normally... but you're different. So that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the resistance shouldn't have any reason. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times. Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy for them.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner! Let's get out of here!
Of sufficient status. Please don't enter without permission.
I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high-priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to make sure we keep our eyes peeled when we're out on patrol.
I wonder how they're faring on the front line. Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge.
I doubt it. Their rear guard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back that far. Anyway, we should focus on patrol.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance force...
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so... The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nozuchi Beach. That's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who and anyone... I think we need to keep moving. Things are...
Agreed. Why don't we stick together?
Nozuchi Beach. Hey, look! Do you think that's a resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out! Go as planned!
Show me what you've got! I dare you! Clear cut!
Go as planned! Windblade!
Slash! I need to train harder. Brace yourself. Watch your step.
Go as planned!
Don't hold back.
Go as planned!
Allow me to strike first. Show me what you've got.
Boring!
Earthing.
Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppei, of the Gobius platoon. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, it seems like... So, you aren't dressed like Resistance fighter. Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujosara, who commands and accepts. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sango Nomiya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the... If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold my own on the back. I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision.
She's a special case. She doesn't have a vision, but she can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the vision hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to... Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill. We should bring them in.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th Vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, we received some news of it here, despite it taking place over in Inazuma City. There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. But why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bear. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we...
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you two?
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new...
Is this a new recruit?
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few... Teppei, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This lady stole the show, though. When she saw me tiring and falling back, she burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one... I heard she even stormed the Vision Hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take her down.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but her facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right? Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our... But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploits,
That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. Well, you're lying there itching to get better.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure...
Sure, I'll take one.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but...
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please get... But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally... Thanks for your help. Oh, never mind. I guess this was probably the safer option. I may need your help in a moment to change their dressings. Here's hoping this'll speed up their... And, thanks for your help.
This really hurts when you first put it. It's a standard remedy, but a dependable one. More importantly,
You may have skimped a little. I'm dying to get out of this place.
I don't think it works like that. Piling on extra dressing isn't... Thanks again, Tepe. Speaking of training, that reminds me. They should be doing some archery practice down at the... It'll be a good chance for them to meet a few more of our...
You got it. All right, let's...
Oh, another miss. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows.
Bullseye?
Only one hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days the practice of... How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim... With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose...
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate...
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training!
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, she single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat. And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the
Is that true? We promised not to take too much of your time.
It would mean a lot.
Oh, you got...
In the name of the Prinzessin!
Pressure getting to you? That's no way to demonstrate. Come on, let's go. Show us what... Ready? I'm sure you'll get it this time. Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is...
Incredible! I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grips.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and the actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. Can those of us without visions or combat skill... There's no use in speculating.
Stay focused. With us holding... Now then, let me show you around. Where should we head?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacked. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy...
What? Impossible. We'd better go assess the situation.
Soldiers, quick!
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Get them! Soldiers!
Prepare to be blown away!
I won't forget this.
Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here? We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliff. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard.
In that case... Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? All right, that should do it. It seems I've made another valuable contribution to the Resistance. I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a
Why are you so insistent about being...
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the Resistance. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the Resistance, but who... Anyway, we got more than we bargained for, Inspector. If all goes well, we might just... Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. The situation is becoming grim. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We mustn't let Tatara Suna fall to...
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our Resistance has only just been...
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde travelers... I will make you a deal. Hand her over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
She is of great importance to the Almighty, but the way I see it, she is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong! She means just as much to us! As a member of the Resistance, she's a comrade! I'll never surrender her to you! The Resistance never betrays its own! Her Excellency...
General Goro!
Teppei... and the Traveler... It would appear our time to fight
Well, we meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of...
A fight of honor?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their final... To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not...
Well, what do you think? What...
Remove all threats to eternity! By order of the Almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
I must withdraw.
You got this!
There's more than one round! Keep it up! Go and Windblade!
Look! That's 2 rounds in a row! The Shogun's army is not invincible! We can win! The soldiers are rallying! Your warrior's will is bringing them hope, Traveler!
I dare you! A word of hope. I need to train harder. Ugh.
Stronger than I anticipated. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me! Stand firm! Hold the line! Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment!
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance, and also the Divine. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on what... I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance. Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryou Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our...
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide?
Goro, thank you for all Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Thank you for all your fight for the future of Inazuma.